Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Okay, we've all heard how holding family meetings can be beneficial, but have you ever considered a family retreat? Here to share what that means and how it can help build connection, we welcome back licensed professional counselor Christine Babinec. Great to see you.
Great to see you.
So let's talk about the idea of a family meeting versus a family retreat. You can kind of get some different goals accomplished.
Yes, I love that. So I wanted to come and talk about family retreats and hopefully maybe another one talking about family meetings, because family meetings are often problem solving, logistical. Sometimes people don't want to be there because it's just the stuff you have to deal with in life.
It's usually dealing with some bad news or something difficult.
Yeah, or even if it's just the boring day-to-day stuff that you know that you don't really want to do.
Yeah.
So, and without the foundation of a family retreat, it may not be as successful as you would like. So a lot of people try throwing family meetings, but they haven't yet built the communication or that sense of family culture that really supports positive family meetings.
Okay, tell me more about the idea of family culture and kind of wanting to create that and set that baseline.
Yes, so most of us come from some kind of culture, right? You know, some kind of heritage. But when we get with our people, whether it's our partner or we have family, we create our own individual family culture, and that's typically a combination of our daily habits, our traditions, the rituals that we have, our thoughts, ideas, and beliefs, and how those play out. And when we create a family, and two people is a family, but when we create a family, we create a whole new set of a family culture.
And then you get to decide what happens moving forward, and that's kind of fun.
It's so exciting.
So let's talk about the idea of doing a family retreat. The summer is a great time to start.
The summer is a great time to start. I absolutely agree with you. I recommend to people try and find 24 hours where it's just you and the family, no phones.
Okay. That's tough, but one day. We can all do one day.
We can get through a day. We can do it.
Yeah.
One day, you know, with an overnight, and ideally retreats are typically somewhere outside of the daily grind. So if possible, go somewhere, and a lot of people that may be out of bounds for them, so even camping in your yard or putting certain household tasks off limits to make sure that you can spend the time doing the retreat.
That's a good idea. Keep everything super basic. We have some things we want to focus on for the next 24 hours. Planning with a partner or spouse and the kids, kind of deciding how involved everybody is going to be.
Exactly. So ideally, you and your partner will get together and say, what kind of thing do we want to talk about during this retreat? And this is a purposeful, mindful way of going into the time and the space. So we're looking at, you know, are there any, you know, what's great about our family? What do we love about our family? What do we want more of with our family? And we want each other and our whole family, like children too, if we have children, to be seen, heard, and known, to really make a retreat about connection, collaboration, compassion, learning more about what's going on in the lives of the people we love. Because a lot of time we're just living side by side and not actually paying attention to the people in front of us.
It's a good time to really unplug and focus on the important stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and we can do fun activities and even icebreakers with your own family, which sounds kind of backwards, but it can really spark some good conversation.
Exactly. You know, my some colleagues, when I suggested doing icebreakers, they're like, icebreakers with your family, but you know, you'd be surprised what you can learn if you start to ask silly questions.
For sure.
You know, there's great ones like 3 truths and a lie, and those sorts of things where you learn a little bit about someone, or even asking like, you know, what you don't know about me is. But activities are great too, a joint art project, anything that too, we want to create some artifacts. That will help us kind of remember the time and also what we wanted to focus on until our next retreat. Could be individual goals, could be shared goals, could be asking our family members, what are you struggling with right now? What kind of support do you need to reach that goal, dream, desire that you have? So that we're continually getting to know the people that we love and being curious about the people we love and not assuming that we know everything.
Right. We're all changing. We're all growing all the time. And you mentioned the artifacts. Is that something as simple as like a poster board and writing down some highlights?
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay.
Poster board. anything, you know, planting a tree together, anything that you can see on a day-to-day basis that's going to remind you of that good work that you've done to create that family culture that you want to have.
And everybody's going to pitch in this 24 hours.
Yes.
We're not going to make mom or dad get stuck with the whole workload of making this whole thing happen.
No, everyone helping, and,
Okay.
and including kids, and if you have kids, including kids in what do they want to talk about? What's on their mind these days?
Yeah.
You know, someone, a kid who's transitioning from grade school to middle school is going to have a lot on their mind. From middle school to high school, they're going to have a lot on their mind. In my own family, we're talking about what do we want to do as a family before our oldest goes off to college.
Yeah, that's a big time.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have a really good tip to try not to overschedule, which is tough.
Yes.
You want to fit in a lot, but not too much where it becomes overwhelming.
That's right. Give yourself plenty of time to have downtime together, to play games, to read quietly together, to take a walk together. Retreats are meant to be rejuvenating, relaxing, building that sense of community and love and support with those in our lives.
Tell me about gratitude envelopes. That sounds like a great idea.
Yes. So creating, everyone creating their own little envelope and making sure that you just write a little note or a gratitude for each person in the family. You can include the pets, anything that, again, is you can kind of take with you and keep in your back pocket, you know, when you're having a hard day, and remember, oh, my partner really saw me in that moment, you know, and just really bringing out a lot of positive vibes.
Do you find too that maybe the tweens or teenagers that maybe don't communicate as much with the adults in their household, that this kind of time really can open them up, where you can kind of get in there and see what's going on in their minds, because you know there's a lot going on.
Of course there is. Yeah. And I think when we choose a partner and we create a family, it's our duty to provide that space and that safe container for them to be able to talk to us, and putting the phones away, and everyone putting their phones away, not just the tweens and teens.
Exactly.
And paying attention to them and where they're at, it changes your relationship.
Yeah, it's a good refresh for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by. It was great to
my
see
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
We want to remind viewers that Christine has an award-winning children's book called Want a Hug, and we'll have more information about the book and Chris on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.